Hello and welcome to BusyWorksBeats.com. Today I'm going to show you how to make dark piano melodies. If you don't know me, I'm Game from BusyWorksBeats.com. We train over 1 million producers around the world, so we're going to work with Drake, Kanye West, Post Malone, Ariana Grande, French Montana, Young Thug, Lil Baby, Trippie Redd, Polo G, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, long list of other folks. So let's get into darkness. Now, darkness is easier than you think. So firstly, let's load up some stock plugins in FL Studio. Go to the channel rack here. Right-click, replace this with Flex. Inside of Flex, we're going to go to the Get tab. You want to download all the free stuff called Essentials. Go to the Essentials piano, and then we're going to start with either a Steinway or a Yamaha piano. We're going to turn off the reverb, turn off the filter. All right, now we're at 140 BPM. Slow, dark stuff is usually slow. Okay, so we're going to write at 140, but we're going to drag the notes out. Right-click, go to your piano roll. And the first thing is just starting at a root note. So for example, most dark stuff, you're going to be using E or F minor. You don't need to know what that means just yet, but basically the bottom note here is going to be E, and you're going to play a really low E. So that's a little too low. You definitely want something in this range. Okay, we're just going to hold the notes. Again, darkness is really about long, drawn out, ominous sounds. So let's repeat this, but at the end, let's add a change up. Dun, dun. Okay, let's copy these notes, add a half step it's called. So we're going from E to F. These are, again, the primary minor scales, E minor and F minor. So that's only a half step away. All right, so that half step is super important for this genre. A half step is when you go from one note to the note directly above or directly below. Very simple. Now let's add a melody. We're not going to use harmony just yet. Let's go up to at least 2 octaves higher. Okay, now we're going to draw in melodic notes. Now this is up to you guys' brain. I'm just going to give you guys a couple tips. We could use what's called a minor third. Take this note and go up 3, 1, 2, 3. Or we can go up 7 notes from the root note, which gives us what's called the perfect fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I like going up to the fifth because the fifth has, if you go a half step up from the fifth, it sounds good. Again, because we're going from B to C. The same way we went to E to F. There's no black notes involved, but it's still a half step, and it gives it that cool sound. And then now we're going to go down a half step from the tonic or the starting note, and that's going to create the tension to go back and repeat the same phrase again. So it's da, 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 da. How's that? We're also going to make sure these notes overlap. Now, instead of this note, I'm going to show you guys a range of notes. You have the tonic. You have 5 notes up from the tonic, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 7 notes up from the tonic, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is called the perfect fifth. You have the sharp fifth that you could add. You could add a flat fifth, and you could also do the note above the tonic and below. So think of this like a mini scale you guys can use. You will get the project files for free. Just go to busyworksbeats.com/FL Studio. All right, so now we have all these. So it's E to the fifth, sharp fifth, back down to a flat tonic, and then back to the tonic. It's all about these half steps. Let's repeat the same phrase, but this time let's end on something else. So I'm just picking from this like mini scale to the right. So see how these can be interchanged at any point in time. And we're going out of key. Okay, so that's part of the sound. So I'm going out of key and it sounds good. So that's the key to dark melodies. Now let's apply this to a real piano. What I'm going to do on this piano is add a higher top line than that top line. Also, too, we can add the harmony section. So melody comes in 4 layers. You have the top line section, you have the harmony section, the contrast section, and the rhythm section. Okay, so far we have a top line and we have the contrast layer or the bass layer. Now I can add harmony without overfilling this beat, and we could add rhythm too. So let's first play with some harmony. So let's add this in. So I'm just playing E minor, spread out. And let's duplicate this. Again, you guys will get the project files for free. Let's record this in. added that scale at the end, so let's fix that. All right. So hopefully you guys are starting to get the gist here is that it's really about that ability to move between those notes that I showed you guys, the perfect fourth, the perfect fifth, and then half steps at the tonic as well. So that's what's going to give you guys that sound, quote unquote. Let's record a high octave here and some more harmony. All right. So when I'm playing those notes, I'm basically just spreading out a simple chord, a minor chord. At the end, the way I was kind of freestyling in between was adding octaves, which is playing the same note up an octave or down an octave. But also, too, I was playing like if I were to, play the note A, I'm going to land on E, which is the fifth of A, to resolve it. Or if I'm at E, I'm going to land on A. And that resolves that intervallic resolution. That's what I teach in my music theory magic course at busyworksbeats.com/music theory magic. If you want the fundamentals, go to busyworksbeats.com/music theory essentials. That's for the fundamental music theory. For advanced music theory, go to music theory magic though. Okay, so as you guys can hear, melody is layers of stuff. It's not like one thing doing everything. And then really darkness. I'm just going to show you guys one chain because this video could go for like another hour. So we're going to show you one chain here and I'm not going to go further than that. Let's go here. So we're going to put our reverb on. It could be any reverb you guys like. We're going to send audio to the reverb as a duplicate. And then we're going to run gross beat after the reverb. So this is my own sound design technique. If you see anybody else doing it, they got it from me. Go to momentary, go to half speed, and then slow down the time. So basically, we're half speeding the reverb. Let's try it with our main piano. Let's create an automation clip. Just hear it over time. So now we have a lot of layers of piano, so it's not about adding more sounds, it's about understanding the layers. We can also add reverse to our piano to create a dark sound. Let's let this run with the automation. And again, if you guys want to slow it down, you could always right click, go to half speed. Before you do that with audio though, go to tools, macros, switch all audio clips to stretch mode. So in the case that you guys ever change the tempo, it won't mess up your project. And then you can right click and half speed the tempo. want you guys to listen to how we're going to reverse the reverb sound. Let's add some more effects. All right, so that's how you guys create dark piano. You guys will get the project files for free. Just go to busyworksbeats.com/FL Studio. Once you sign up, make sure you check your emails to get access to our downloads vault. Thank you guys. If you're new here, subscribe, leave a comment, share with a friend, like the video. Peace.